Hi guys, it's B-Boy Haribo, and in this tutorial we're going to learn how to do the backspin. Okay, cool guys, so I'll just quickly show you what the backspin looks like. Okay, so the backspin is one of those breaking moves that is really fun to do when you've got a slippy floor and you've got a slidey t-shirt on or a slidey jumper on. Then it's really cool to just bust out a little backspin. It can kind of look a bit cheesy at times, but if done properly, then it can look really, really cool as well, especially if you do it into transitions. Anyway, so how we want to start the backspin is kind of in this jazz split position like this. So if you're like here, sitting on your butt, then bend one leg here and one leg here. So I'm right-footed, so I'm bending my left foot and keeping this one straight. So the first step of the backspin, and what we want to focus on, is obviously getting onto our back. So we want to just practice going from here and then getting onto our kind of upper back. So what I mean by that is we go kick around, and as that's happening, we're kind of going onto our elbow and then onto our back. So I'll show you from this angle. We go here, kick, 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 back. So, and from this angle, we go kick around, and then we're coming onto our back as it gets to about here, and that's the first step we want to work. So again, we're just going kick and back. A lot of beginners, they really rush too quick and they just kick too hard and then they stay up like that. You want to really don't rush the backspin. Take your time with it. Just kick and back, nice and easy, okay? So step one again, kick around, back, onto the back. Okay, so now we're ready for step two. People think that the most important leg in the backspin is the first kick, because that's where all the power comes from, but that is wrong. It's actually the right, well for me, my right foot, it might be for left if you're going the other way. Anyway, so it's actually the right foot that gives you all the power in the backspin. So what you want to do is you kick around, we're now onto our back, step one. Now step two is getting the other leg, for me the right, around, and you want to kick it hard and around. It seems obvious, but trust me, if you're new to this, you're gonna do something like this. You're gonna kick and you're just gonna bring it up like that. You're not gonna kick all the way around. The more around the foot goes, the easier it will be. A good little kind of drill that I saw that will help the backspin is kind of imagining doing teddy bear rolls. And then, because that's the way your legs are coming around like that, okay? So you can do that if it's a little bit easier. Okay, so we got step one onto our back, step two is now kicking. So now we should be here. Step one, kick, and then step two, around, okay? So don't even think about going for the spin yet until you've got that right, the strong foot, the big kicking foot, whatever you want to call it, right around. So we go left, right, and like that. The other thing is, you want to be actually spinning about up here on kind of this point of your back. You don't want to be on the flat of your back like that. You want to kind of aim to be up there. Okay, so now step three, we're pretty much ready to go. So now we've got 1, 2, and then it's pretty much all about letting go of the hand. You want to use that hand as well. So when you're going around, it's 1, 2, and then let go of that hand and proper push yourself. So here we go. We go 1, 2, and kick around, and do any type of shape as well. So guys, that was pretty much the backspin. Some tips for when you've got the backspin already and you want to make it a little bit cooler. Try maybe delaying the tuck in, so keeping your legs open for as long as possible, and then drilling. So I'll kind of show what I mean by that. So go in here, open, and then close. And also you might want to do something cooler with your hands and feet. So that's up to you. Just kind of like have a muck about with that. Top tips for that, the backspin, is make sure that you're on a slidey floor, because obviously if you're on carpet or something like that, it's going to be quite hard. If you are doing it at home and there's carpet, just get a cardboard box or something like that. The other thing is make sure your top is also slidey. That's why a lot of breakers, even now today and back in the day, they wore windbreakers, because those are like super slidey and stuff like that. And last but not least, remember, it's this leg. Just practice kicking around, and then the right leg, just this, that. It's just all about that right leg that's kicking around. Okay, I hope that tutorial helped you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.